Just some guy doing some things. Okay. So I got a couple of requests of people wanting to know how this Boolit copper plater, Boolit copper plater goes together. So I had a piece break. So here we are. Getting ready to show you how to get her done. Okay. So it goes like this, right? Basic piece, hollow bearing, right? That's for one side. And I'll put it together this way so it's easier to see, which is actually backward from the way that I put it together normally. So this is my barrel. Just a normal, like mayonnaise barrel. I 3D printed a hollow axle, a little washer. I 3D printed a gear, cut holes in the lid, zip tied it to where it would stay in place. And then this is the piece that broke the other hollow axle. So I 3D printed a new one. So this is basically how we do this over here. This is how we'll do this. I got a external piece. I don't even know if I'm in video. External piece. Internal piece. Right? Aha. Eureka. Pop that one side in so it doesn't come loose. Fall out because this is what took us. Go in the opposite way for the other side, just for cross tension. I don't know if you all can even see this, but that's what it is. Hey, you're supposed to go in there. There. And that one went in, came out pretty good. And then just tighten it. And that's really it. So, cut off my stragglers. Alright. So this is where people were not being able to see what was going on. So this is a hollow axle, right? However, it is not cut out on the inside of the barrel. But through the lid, it goes all the way through. For the purpose of I believe it's my cathode. Right? This is what goes in the barrel to provide electricity to the lid. So it's just an old piece of jumper cable wire. And if you're casting bullets, you have lead. So I got a 1/2 inch pipe, roughly. A 1/2 inch piece of copper pipe. I stuck my wire into the pipe and then I filled the whole entire thing with lead to put some weight on it, right? So then it just feeds through the hollow axle and gets pulled in, you need to put a little bend in it to where it stays at the bottom of the axle. Alright, so this is the other side. Now, how are we going to do this one? Let's maybe raise you up higher. Maybe put you down here. Down to the bench. And there we go. Now you can see what's going on from up top. So I'm going to turn it back the other way because it's easier for me to work on it that way. Right? So, shaft. I think I want to maybe tighten that up a little bit more. Tighten this one up a little bit more, just because I can. Cut off my stragglers. Bye-bye, straggler. Alright. So then the shaft goes down the shaft. Well, in the hollow bearing, it gets pushed in. And this is my motor with another hollow bearing that goes all the way through. Alright, so then the cable goes all the way through, and everything. Oh, I forgot my washer. Little washer. Cable goes all the way through. Line up my posts. Set up my axle. Line up my legs. And then should all just push together. I think my axle's giving me a little bit of trouble. This top one. Oh! With my finger. Okay, so axle in place. All lined up, nice and good. This is my power supply. It sets on here a little bit funky like. A little funky like. Push, push. Everything together. Nice and okay. Then we've got this. Gotta get this lined back up to where it doesn't jump all over the place. I'm just putting the nuts back on. Again, all this stuff is 3D printed. So, see? 3D printed nuts. 3D printed shaft. That way, nothing will cause the solution to get jacked up. Because if you stick any other metal in there, it will like instantly destroy your solution. It's really weird. Tighten down my bolts. And I'm actually in the process of re-3D printing everything because it's just a little old, and you know, I've probably cooked 5,000 or 6,000 rounds through it. So I just want to make sure it is good to go. Air hose. Pop that in. Let's see what we're working with here. That's all plugged in there. Plug back in my motor. Turn it on. Motor's in reverse. Flop it around. And that and voila. And remember, I'm just some guy doing some things. Thanks for watching.